As one of the standout vehicles Subaru have ever made, the Subaru Forester has always been one of the top choices for many drivers, frequently being praised for its extreme versatility and practicality. But can this get any better? Well, in this video, we're going to show you 10 reasons you might want to wait for the 2025 Subaru Forester, as it looks to beat your wildest dreams. Let's get straight in. Number 1. Addition of the turbocharged engine. On current models, a full strength which we get to see on foreign Foresters have been absent for US models for years. The US model gets its power from a 2.5-liter flat-4, which to be honest is a pretty decent engine. However, the 2.0-liter variant which powers the foreign models is a better option, offering extra power and performance. But all these could change for the 2025 Forester. We could see the inclusion of a turbocharged engine that will allow freer breath for the car as well as offer more speed on tracks and highways. Plus, this change could better the fuel economy numbers of this upcoming compact SUV, which is also a bonus. Number 2. Interior upgrades. One key feature that attracts buyers to compact SUVs like the Forester is the interior. Purchasers seem to make their decision of purchase surely after scrutiny of the amount of technology and features on offer. In this case, the current model year Forester makes pretty decent grades with a cabin that is perfectly functional, but with a slight drawback being that it lacks charm. And this is something that could be changed for 2025. The new Forester could offer a revamped interior, setting the car in perfect places for sales, as Subaru looks to make the Forester a more modern vehicle as compared to current offerings. This is something that could spell a huge gain for Subaru in the long run, and for you if you are waiting for it. Number 3. More Subaru-Toyota collaborations. Collabs between Subaru and Toyota has been preeminent from the early 2000s, and together they have worked to achieve various successes on projects like those that saw the Toyota GR86 and Subaru BRZ come to life. But what if the knowledge from Toyota engineers and designers could be integrated into the Forester? See what I mean? If Toyota could exhibit its touch on the Forester's reliability, design, and fuel economy departments, it could turn out to be a much better SUV. This will place it in heights with more capable rivals and deliver perfectly for the money you pay for it. Number 4. Major facelift in the exterior. Current exterior design offers on the Forester might not necessarily appeal to younger buyers. This is because the younger generation tends to prefer more stylish and aggressive cues than can be found on current Foresters. So it is anticipated that Subaru could make a major overhaul for the 2025 model year, and we might witness the top exterior potential, which this vehicle has been hiding for years now. Number 5. Continuation of standard all-wheel drive. The addition of all-wheel drive on the Subaru Forester's lineup was probably one of the biggest updates Subaru ever brought to their cars and wisest. Although the early days had two options to pick from offered on the Forester, being front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, the front-wheel drive feature was basically useless as most buyers in the Forester engaged in off-roading and frequented areas of rough terrain. Thus, purchasers were more likely inclined to choose the all-wheel drive than the front-wheel drive option, hailing its off-road capabilities. The same is expected to come on the 2025 model year, but this time we could see even better delivery on the car as it looks to boast its new powertrain. Therefore, this combination could make this car work like the STI, but in Forester's clothing. Number 6. Integration of an extreme off-road variant. The Subaru Forester is actually a very capable off-roader apart from its being daily driver handy, which sets it in a class of SUVs where the top runners are pretty much highway vehicles. However, since there is high demand for an off-road only variant just like the 4Runner, Subaru could bring a desert-focused model of the Forester, thus promoting its multi-purpose ability, which could hike up the sales expectations by a large margin, making it ride in the same clouds as bigger-level SUVs. There is also the probability of using the vehicle for rescue service operations, which would change its legacy, attaching the title of legend to it. Let us know in the comments if this excites you. And by the way, you could get priority replies to your comment and many more perks attached if you join our memberships groove, which must have launched by the time you are watching this video. Join the family and get your very own comment badge. Moving on, number 7. Increase in size. The current Forester's off-roading capabilities make it worthy of joining the bigger SUV table, which means that it has the potential of becoming a full-size SUV. We could see this happen with the introduction of the 2025 model, and this could be good for it as the crossover compact segment, which it presently belongs, is getting excessively crowded. Subaru has good reasons for doing this because it could be beneficial for them in the long run. The Subaru Ascent SUV, which occupies the big size SUV segment, is just not good enough as compared to the competition. So making the Forester join the Ascent in full size could allow the Japanese automaker to stand a better chance and claim the bigger portion of the pie. Number 8. Introduction of a hybrid model. To continue its modernization campaign, Subaru could offer a hybrid variant of the Forester as a major step in the right direction. This is because hybrids and EVs have quickly established themselves in the automotive market as a verified option for drivers. As such, Subaru could bring into play the use of a hybrid powertrain for the Forester, just like it does in Japan. And the Forester could fit in excellently with this setup, especially for versions made in the United States, which come with a sluggish and underpowered engine. Adding electric motors could just be the perfect solve to this problem. Number 9. abundance of new technology. The Subaru Forester has always held pride in its being an old classic SUV that focuses on getting things done, and that has worked just fine for it in previous years, attracting some buyers with admiration for ideal family-type Subaru SUVs. However, the younger generation has always shunned this, going for a techier vehicle with cutting-edge designs. But what if Subaru could stop this by bringing newer technologies to the Forester? This obviously would increase the sales of this car, as it will appeal to younger buyers and make them purchase a Forester that is way cooler than its predecessors. Number 10. Increase in power and torque numbers. Whether this car gets to be hybrid or not, one thing we can be sure of in the 2025 Forester is more power and torque. It obviously has been running underpowered for years despite its being the best all-wheel drive off-roader in its class. This has earned it some extra sound while looking to get up to speed. This has also contributed to its not making a notable dent in the sales pie chart, and perhaps if it gets an increase in its primary numbers, this could earn it a much sweeter spot in the auto market. Altogether, waiting for the 2025 Forester could be so much more worth it than you might have previously thought. But what if you aren't convinced and want to go for its predecessors instead? Well, here are 5 things to consider before getting the 2023 model.